Hey everybody, it's Tyler. Welcome to week 12 of the Reason Beginner's Guide. Last week we finished up with saturation, and this week I'm going to give you 8 tips that'll improve your music production. Tip number 1, practice, practice, practice. Music production is like your instrument. You're never going to get better if you don't practice it. So make sure you're disciplined, you do it as often as you can, preferably every day, and just work at it, and you will get better. Tip number 2, write some music. For some of you, this might be a hard thing to do. There's many moving parts to an entire song. You got the drums, you got the melody, all the rhythms, everything. So much stuff, but it's a great exercise, and it'll really improve your creativity as a producer. Tip number 3, copy other people. Now, I don't mean copy them and then put it on iTunes and make money off of somebody else's work. Don't do that. I did not say that. You're going to get sued if you do that. Don't do it. But what I mean by copy others is like maybe listen to your favorite song and say, dang, what did they do here? Well, go ahead and try to recreate that. Don't share it with anybody, but just for yourself, and recreate the entire song maybe, and see if you can replicate it. It's really good practice, and you learn a lot of new techniques by doing that. Tip number 4, take breaks. Ear fatigue is a real thing. Sometimes we're sitting there listening to the song on loop. We have no idea what to do with the song. I don't know whether to compress it, maybe to EQ. I don't know what's wrong with the song, and I can't think of it. I keep listening over and over again, and you start making bad decisions. Before that happens, make sure you take a break, refresh your ears, refresh your mind, get to a quiet place, and then come back later with fresh ears. Tip number 5, listen to music. I don't mean put in your earbuds, go down the street, and just kind of like not pay attention to music, just background. No, listen to music, like critically listen to music. Analyze the rhythms, the melodies, what instruments they're using, how they recorded the instruments. If there's a synthesizer, does it use a sawtooth wave? Is it using a triangle wave? Is there any sort of reverb or delay? Can you hear of any compression or saturation? Listening for all of these things will really make you a better producer. Tip number 6, don't worry about plugins. I see too many amateur producers think they need all the fancy plugins that $1 million studios have. I need the latest compressors. I need the latest piano sounds. I need the new fancy synthesizer that just came out. And here's the thing. You don't. You don't need it. There's been many records that have come out that sound amazing that were just made with in-the-box tools. If you're just starting out, make the best thing that you can with the tools that you have. Learn those tools like the back of your hand. And then once you really know that, then maybe move on and see what else you can implement. Otherwise, everything can get really overwhelming really quickly, and you end up relying on prepackaged sounds as opposed to knowing what you're doing and why you're doing it. Tip number 7, make connections. Find a friend who's either a musician or maybe another producer, and share your tracks with them. Ask for feedback. Ask for honest feedback. Tell them to be brutally honest. You need criticism. You can listen to your song until you're blue in the face, but you're never going to hear something that somebody else is going to hear. A fresh set of ears is a valuable, valuable resource. Making connections will help you grow and become a better producer. And the last tip, have fun. We can talk about EQ, compression, practicing, discipline, all this stuff. But at the end of the day, we're all here to make music and have fun. So just remember, take it easy, feel the music, and have a good time. And that wraps up the last part of the Reason Beginner's Guide. If you've been watching since the beginning, thank you so much. If you're just checking in right now, I'll be posting a playlist in the end card if you want to check out my other videos. If you have any requests on any type of video that you'd like me to make, leave them in the comments. I'm open to suggestions. And as always, it's been a pleasure. This is Tyler, signing out.